Scene 1. Gauri says to Yug, Kali said she has to go somewhere and she will come herself. I gave her the address. Kali is knocking the door and says please someone open the door. Leela comes home and asks servant have they left? He says yes. Leela hears the knocking and asks Kali what are you doing here? Why didn't you go? Did Gauri did this? I have to track to her. She calls Gauri and says her phone is off. Let me all Yugoslavia. Kali says leave it. Leela says you think what would have happened. Kali says you came. Kali says don't worry, Yug will come back himself to pick me up. Yug says Gauri give me charger from dashboard. Gauri says it's not here. He says it's an event in 2 days and I have so many calls. Kali calls Yug and says your charger is home. Yug says oh okay. I am coming home and will pick you up too. Kali sees the charger and says to herself I knew Yug always charges phone in car so I kept it to myself. Yug comes back home and picks Kali. Yug reaches the resort. He takes Kali out of the car. Mohit says welcome Mr. and Mrs. Yug Chaudhry. Gauri comes out and says I am his wife and she is my sister. He says oh my bad. Please come in. The party has started. Kali slips. Yug holds her and picks her up. Mohit says Mr. and Mrs. Yug are here in the part. It's time we start the game. I have 2 cards of 6 different colors. I will distribute them and those who have same colors will become a team. They all take cards. Gauri picks blue card and says I want to change. He says rules are rules. Gauri goes towards Yug. Mohit says you have to sit with your team. Yug's card is yellow. Mohit says someone has another yellow card. Kali says yes I have yellow card. He says lovely. Come sit with Yug. The game starts. Kali and Yug are blindfolded and they have to find each other. Kali collides with Yugoslavia. They take off blindfolds. Gauri drinks in anger. A man comes and says nice game. Gauri says get lost. Kali says Gauri stop drinking. Gauri says mind your own business, go from here. Mohit says it's time for paper dance. Papers will be folded after every 10 seconds. Yug says leave it. Mohit says just a game. The music starts and Kali and Yug come close to dance. Gauri watches them in anger. She keeps drinking. The song Itni Mohabbat plays in background. Yug says this is all not right. Kali says then say no. Yug says I have to stay away from you. Gauri breaks a glass. Everyone stops suddenly. Gauri says you are doing all this intentionally? Is this how you will get my husband? These cheap tricks. Yug says Gauri, this is just a game. Gauri says yes, the game she is playing. Yug says stop embarrassing us. Gauri says she embarrasses us all the time. Trying to steal you from me. Guys, this is Kali, she has no other name. My dad took her from the road. She was favored by us and she tried to take the person I loved from me. And one more thing, she already married someone but she lives in my house. You know why? Because she want to take Yug from me. She plays games. Yug says shut up Gauri. Don't create a stupid scene. Garui says hide your husbands, this woman can steal anyone's husband. Yug says you are drunk otherwise. Gauri says otherwise what? You would hit me, you and your Kali go to hell. She goes out. Gauri starts driving. They try to stop her. Gauri leaves in the car. Yug sits in the car too. Yug tries to stop her and says please someone will come in front. Kali looks for auto. Yug and Gauri are in the car. Kali says this is all because of me. She would do anything in anger. Gauri and Yug collide with a truck.